Starting April 6th, 2026, millions of people in the UK just lost an entire year of state pension income. Gone, vanished, and most of them have no idea it's happening. I'm Hamed from Wealth Decoders, and today I'm breaking down the state pension age rise to 67. Who's affected? How much money is at stake? And exactly what you need to do right now. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether you're affected by this change. You'll understand how much income you could be missing out on. And I'll give you a concrete action plan to bridge that gap. This isn't just news. This is your money, your retirement. And the clock is ticking. So stay locked in because this is a game changer. Here's the truth. This didn't happen overnight. The Pensions Act of 2014 set this entire timeline in motion. The state pension age has been gradually increasing from 65 to 66 and now to 67. The transition to 67 started back in 2026 and runs through 2028. If you were born between March 1960 and April 1977, pay very close attention. This directly impacts you. Most people don't know this. The transition isn't instant, it's phased. If you were born between the 6th of March 1960 and the 5th of April 1960, your new state pension age is 66 and 1 month. Born later, it keeps climbing month by month. By April 1977, you're waiting until 67. The Department for Work and Pensions confirmed this schedule. Check your exact date on the government website today. Let's be real, this isn't some small policy tweak. According to the Office for National Statistics, approximately 6.8 million people in the UK are directly impacted by this transition to 67. That's nearly 10% of the entire population. And research from the Institute for Fiscal Studies found that many of these people haven't made any additional savings to compensate. That's insane. Here's what changed everything for me when I ran the numbers. The full new state pension in 2026 is roughly £11,973 per year. That means waiting one extra year costs you almost £12,000 in lost income. Let that sink in. £12,000. That's money you were counting on. And coming up, I'll show you exactly how to get that money back. Imagine this. You plan to retire at 66. Your mortgage is paid off. You've wound down work. Then you find out your state pension doesn't start for another year. What do you live on? Professor Jonathan Cribb at the Institute for Fiscal Studies published research in 2023 showing that 1 in 4 people approaching retirement have less than £30,000 in total pension wealth. That is terrifying when you're facing a 12-month income gap. Nobody tells you this. Women born in the 1950s already went through the WASPI controversy. Their pension age jumped from 60 to 66 almost overnight. Now, this next generation of women is watching the age climb again. A 2024 study by the Pension Policy Institute found women have the average pension pots of just £69,000. That's roughly half of what men have. This change hits women disproportionately hard. Full stop. Here's where it gets crazy. The government has already legislated a further increase to 68. The Pensions Act 27 set the rise to 68 between 2044 and 2046. But here's the kicker. Government reviews keep suggesting it should happen sooner. A 2023 review recommended bringing it forward to 2035. If you're in your 30s or 40s right now, you need to hear what I say next. Let's be real. Most of you are making this mistake right now. You're not checking your national insurance record. You need 35 qualifying years to get the full state pension. Every missing year costs you roughly £304 per year. Forever. Log into your government gateway account today. Check for gaps. You can buy missing years for as little as £824. The return on investment is absolutely insane. Here's the truth. If you're 5 to 10 years from retirement, your ISA is your secret weapon. In 2026, you can put £20,000 a year into an ISA completely tax-free. Financial planner Abraham Okusanya from Timeline demonstrated that a stocks and shares ISA returning 7% annually could turn 10 years of maximum contributions into over £275,000. That bridges your pension gap and gives you freedom. Tax-free. Most people don't know this. You can access your private pension from age 57 in 2028. But right now, in 2026, the minimum pension age is still 55. That means if you're between 55 and 67, you can draw from your private pension to cover that state pension gap. The first 25% comes out completely tax-free as a lump sum. This is a massive lifeline that too many people ignore. Here's what changed everything. Pension credit is the most underclaimed benefit in the UK. The DWP estimates that around 880,000 eligible households don't claim it. That's over £1.7 billion left on the table every single year. If your weekly income is below £218.70, you could qualify. It also unlocks free TV licenses, housing benefit top-ups, and council tax reduction. Check it today. Now here's a shocking option nobody talks about. You can actually defer your state pension. For every 9 weeks you delay, your pension increases by 1%. That works out to roughly 5.8% per year. Professor Les Mayeux at the Bayes Business School found that deferring can make mathematical sense if you expect to live past your late 70s. But it's a gamble. You're trading income today for more income later. Only defer if you have other income sources. Listen, this is where it gets really uncomfortable. Not everyone lives to collect their pension. Data from the Office for National Statistics shows healthy life expectancy in England is just 63.1 years. That means many people will already be in poor health before they even reach 67. Professor Michael Marmot at University College London has spent decades proving that poorer communities have dramatically shorter healthy lifespans. This pension age rise isn't equal. Here's the truth. Knowledge without action is worthless. Here's your 5-step action plan. Step 1. Check your state pension age on gov.uk. Step 2. Review your national insurance record for gaps. Step 3. Calculate your income gap between retirement and pension age. Step 4. Max out your ISA contributions every single year. Step 5. Check if you qualify for pension credit or other benefits. Do this today, not tomorrow. Today. Let's be real. The biggest mistake I see, assuming the state pension will be enough. The full state pension is just under £12,000 a year. The Retirement Living Standard by the Pensions and Lifetime Savings Association says you need £20,800 a year for a moderate retirement. That's a gap of nearly £9,000 annually. If you're not building other income streams in 2026, you are literally leaving money on the table. Here's what changed everything for me. Stop thinking of the state pension as your retirement plan. Think of it as a bonus. Build your wealth independently. Private pensions, ISAs, investments, side income. When you flip that mindset, the pension age becomes irrelevant. You control when you retire, not the government. Professor David Blake at Bayes Business School calls this pension independence, and it starts with a single decision: to take control right now. If this hit different, I need you to do something right now. Drop a comment below telling me your birth year. I'll personally tell you how this change affects you. Hit that subscribe button and smash the bell, because Wealth Decoders drops videos every single week that protect your money. Share this video with someone you love who is approaching retirement. They need to see this. I'm Hamid. I read every single comment. Let's decode your wealth together.